Hey there, good morning. This is Alex McMillan. I'm down here at the Ridgeville, Washington track football field. I guess you could call it a stadium. Anyway, and don't judge me for the Oregon. Sure, that's where I was born and raised. The Ducks play good football when they play good football, and your team, I'm sure, is amazing too. So now that we're past that stuff, hey, I just want to say if you've been thinking about moving your body into better fitness or into better health, or into just feeling better, period, and you would just like to feel better, don't think so much about the process, all the exercise or the food you'll have to give up and or the food you'll have to eat, or maybe just some of the aches and pains you'd have to work through. Think about the purpose. Think about why would you want that? Why do you want that? And maybe think about who do I know, or how could I begin? Who could help me? Who could help me move forward? How would that look? And then at that point in time, maybe just don't even think about it anymore. Just write it down on paper and make a proclamation and start seeking the answer. Give yourself 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes, maybe longer to start looking at where those resources would be. See, I know there's a lot of things out there, and I'm just being right up front with you. I know there's a lot of things out there that make you skeptical about exercise, health, losing weight, getting in shape, because 87-90% of people fail at achieving that or maintaining it. And that's probably the worst thing is you go for something, and then the next thing you know, within 2 or 3 months, you are starting to head back either direction, and then there it is. I have to take all that energy to start it all over again. Well, the good news is, all right, and this is the truth, and I know you can prove this for yourself if you'd like to. If you look at whatever you're going to do as an exercise routine, that I'm going to start exercising, or I'm going to start a diet, there's a strong chance, around 87 to 90% chance, that you are not going to stick with it long term, unless there's a shift in your mind that happens. And I want to tell you about that shift briefly, and then if you would like more information about that, you can just message me, text me, and I will send you more information. I will tell you right up front, I am a lifestyle coach. I do coach people who want to get healthy and who want to get their body and their mind right. And I do a lot of the coaching that I do for free. I'd say the majority of people I coach, I do not charge, because I just love it. I mean, it's changed my life. There are programs that I have where somebody can invest in if they want more specific hands-on direction. But as far as general information, there has never been a person who's asked me to give them support or to send them something that could help guide them that I have not sent to, or I have not given them exactly some steps, or even sat down and talked to for an hour and just guided and led. I mean, maybe someday when I'm so busy, which I'm not right now, which I love, I might have to charge more for my time. But right now, at this moment in time, if you are interested in getting more information, I would be very happy in giving you those next steps. So having said that, here's the thought. When you want to succeed long term, the mind cannot be about the process you're going to have to go through, and it cannot be about the weight loss, can't be about the diet, can't be about just being fit. It has to be about your why. It has to be about, why would you want to go through any process to get this outcome? And I'm going to leave you with this one thought, and that is, the only reason somebody sacrifices their life to run through a fire, to run through a building that is crumbling, to go into a house full of smoke, to swim out in choppy waters after some crazy premonition in their mind, okay, is because there is someone or something they believe in or care about that they want to get to. And the question I'm going to ask you is, are you going to swim through? Are you going to walk through? Are you going to go through some of the yucky stuff to get what you believe in? Is your life, because it's in your mind, your life is in your mind. If you have no legs and you have no arms, okay, watch the guy Nick Vujicic. I'm not even sure how to spell his last name, but just type in Nick V on YouTube, and I'm sure he'll pop up. If you are even questioning whether you have enough tenacity to get healthy and fit and to live a brilliant life, then my question is you would question what your dreams are and what you really want. Easier said than done, Alex. Of course it is. I'm not saying it's easy. No one here is even making any kind of joke or a mistake. This isn't me trying to twist your arm. I don't want to physically, because it's not easy. I'm telling you that right up front. If it was easy, we would all be there. We would all be healthy. I wouldn't have to be all intense up on this camera if it was easy. I'm all intense right here because I believe in what I'm telling you about, because I've seen way too many people. I've seen my life change. I've seen my wife's life change. I've seen my mother's life change. I've seen thousands of people that have got their mind right, lives change, because they were not so concerned about easy. They were concerned about what they believed in and what was right and what they could live with themselves with. At the end of the day, when you're taking your last breath in, and that's it, and your life flashes before your eyes, are you going to say, I wish it was easier, or I sure wish I was better? I wish I would have done more. I wish I would have gotten off my bottom when I could have. And yeah, if you hurt right now because of aches and pains and joints, this is not about you going to the track and exercising. This is going to be about you starting right from where you're at right now and making no excuse and saying, how do I get this started now? I've seen lots of people lose over 150, 200 pounds or more, like my friend Shirley Mast. Over 250 pounds, did not use exercise in the beginning for any of that, and then got into it. I see my friend Jen Bonner lost 100 and, I don't know, crazy amount of pounds. It was a lot. Maybe 187 or something like that, pounds. And no exercise in the beginning, and now she's an athlete. So it's not about the exercise, it's about what you want. I've seen people get off of diabetes meds, cholesterol meds. I've seen them get off of all kinds of medications that they've been taking to cover up the problem, when the underlying problem is their lifestyle, the choices that they're making. I had a nurse the other day I was talking to named Dawn Chow, and she said to me, Alex, what turned me into a health coach was when I would have to go give a patient insulin injection so they could eat the cheesecake that was served to them at the hospital. No more. This is about living truthfully and with integrity with what you want. It's not about some person like me trying to convince you. You already have it in you. I don't know how else to bring this out. So I guess at this point, it's got to be about what you want. And it's got to be about where you're at right now and what you believe in. It is so worth it. And I'll leave it at that. All right. With lots of love, absolute compassion, and humility. I know this was intense as I'm sharing this to you, but I just wanted you to know I'm for real about this. Love and blessings.